Terrace side getting stacked does mean we will join the CTs, but that will also mean that we are probably going to be the underdogs. But we'll see if we can get a full 10-10 going here. As Heisenberg does find a double kill. No friend request to accept, and hi guy, we're just going to high five. No, hey! I was trying to respect your wishes, Beam Xbox. I thought you just wanted to high five and go on to CT spawn. But instead, you apparently wanted to kill me, and that's just not cool. And he's even backed off. He's not even going for the spawn camp, just wants to high-five me yet again. But sadly with bullets to the face and not hands like I was expecting. 12 seconds left, and this is just one op duel after another. One guy at the double doors in mid, thinking about pushing through. And maybe we can get multiple backstabs, but the answer will be no. As El Tommy fails to get the Zeus kill. Alright, we're going to try the Desert Eagle once again. We have failed with it in the past. At the very least, we will be starting out 10 all, rather than with a deficit like we have in previous map starts. Cat King finding Kira 0. Finds a second kill, and he's stopping the long A attackers. But that's expected to be lost on Catwalk, by the way. He did throw his bomb, and possibly his life down. No. And now there's two people on the Catwalk. Make that 4 or even 5. They're looking to break out, and they have gained control of B site. And they could possibly rotate that way. However, the town terrorists have managed to get the bomb down as Waffle gets eliminated. And with the blind body shots coming into play, I will find Hellraisers. And the counter-terrorists will emerge victorious 1-0. And now it's going to be the terrorists, rather. That started a man down, but wait, they have a joiner. He is able to get into the game, but he's only going to have $1,000. It will be Mr. IDC, who doesn't care about his operating with less people. And with that Zeus missing, the terrorists might have 3 people stacked in the lower tunnels, but they're not going to find much more than that. Meanwhile, people getting tagged here. But Heisenberg will follow up and find the headshot kill on Grid, but Chewbacca immediately cleans up. He is still alive. He is holding on. But the body shots will come in from the good old Desert Eagle. And that will make it a 5v1, 5v none, as Shattuck Elite takes down Waffle. Counter is looking strong here, 2-0. Terrorists not electing to push the catwalk just yet, playing it slowly. But Shattuck Elite and Boommeister will find 2 kills of their own and force the terrorists to think about other angles. Maybe they want to attack mid, maybe they want to attack the catwalk, maybe they want to go somewhere they haven't been killed yet, if only to stamp their kill me card. And El Tommy will line up the easy scout headshot, easy peasy. And now, trades up for the op, a free upgrade for him. Gonna be looking into the pit. He can tell that there's someone down there, but as that person's not moving, he'll go ahead and look away. And he's gonna have his work cut out for him. Finds 1 kill. It will be Hellraiser, sadly, badly representing his team yet again. Chicken finding 2 kills of his own, and the backstab from Psy will come into effect. Counter-terrorists continuing to make it happen. 3-0. Still no one leaving just yet. And we will try to get off the good old scout jumper. Keep in mind El Tommy has pushed catwalk once, and he will not do it a second time. As instead, the terrorists will be rebuffed. Finally, Waffle connects with my head. Jump scouting on the catwalk is very difficult, and hey, I spy you. Welcome, man. Hope you have a good time here. I know we did get some games in earlier. But coming back to the action, it will be Beam Xbox, who finds Calexis with the MAC-10. Really a big fan of McDonald's, that person, you can tell. But Kira Zero comes in as well, finds 2 kills of her own, but Hellraiser's at least retaliates and finds 1 kill to his name. Actually isn't doing too bad in this scheme of things, currently 5-4, despite dying every time we look at him. It is, of course, just an unfortunate sense of camera timing as Heisenberg finds 2 kills of his own. Playing well himself. But as things settle out, it will be a 1v3. Heisenberg, trying to represent his team, finds Chewbacca. Chewbacca, you might say. And even though it is a 2v1, and Heisenberg is the top fragger, it will prove tricky for him as he has to deal with a bomb being planted. Now a 1v1. But the clock is still ticking against him ever so swiftly. Not only does he have to get this kill, but he also has to get the defuse. And he heard footsteps towards the catwalk, so now he knows where to look. He's thinking about sticking it. The bomb is not planted for catwalk. He could go for the defuse. He's going for it, but he fakes it. Comes out, and he actually could have stuck that one and made it, but instead plays it safe. Gets the 6th kill to his name. And we will get a CT victory. Terrorists made it close. But close is not close enough. They are not able to connect and get their names written on the scoreboard of history. That will get eliminated when this map ends. They will trail 0-4. It depends, Perth, honestly. Like, keep in mind, I'm doing this before work today, but some days I do it after work. Some days, I'm just not into it. But I don't know. We try to do it daily, but sadly we have not been as good lately, even though we did in fact stream and commentate yesterday. And with Grid baiting the CT defenders out of position, catches 1 kill on Catwalk, but he will get ended by Boon Monster. Maybe. That could be a possibility, but I don't think so, as Waffle finds Boon Monster, Collectus over, cleans up, finds Vanna. CTs in general playing their angles, making sure that it works out for them. But Waffle, LT, Tommy, and Chewbacca are still alive, and with me missing my shot there, it will be Kira who finally gets killed out. We did save 1 person's life, but the terrorists have gained control of B bomb site, and that, in the end, is what matters, as they have a bomb to go with it. It's a matching set, if you know what I mean. And that will make things difficult indeed. Waffle, actually lurking on the other side of the smoke, chose to push it while blind. I was not expecting that to happen, so I did blind fire my P2000. And that will cause me to get killed off. Terrorists finally writing their name down. 1-4. Pop shots firing blindly, but not going to hit anything. And the terrorists have edged their way into the tunnels, at least temporarily. Keep in mind the CTs are operating 1 man down, and that means I need to send a message to someone.
Go, go, go! Get ready, I see them. Target spotted. Throwing smoke.
Still 10-9 here. And SG watching the tunnels for his team, and that means the bomb is heavily committed to A. Indeed it is. CT's finding multiple kills there, will get the bomb down. And Chewbacca even evacuating out of his position. Sadly, the MT9 not good at penetrating the double doors. Will mean that he will escape into the tunnels. And you have to wonder what's going on, and what's going on is there's one guy on Catwalk, one guy at long A, and the bomb is indeed planted at A. He's trying to look around. He's doing the jumpies. Finally, Grid gets killed off, but there's still more people here. 3v4 now. One guy in the mid. He gets killed off. And there's still one more person with... Is that a 5.7 or is it a Glock? In Ninja. Waffle will kill me off with his op. Easy kill for him. And with the crossfire coming in from the long approach, because I could not kill off Waffle, this does look more and more like it will be a successful explosion. Waffle even coming through with the knife, even though he didn't need to. Terrorists, 2-4.
Let's get this done.
CT still trailing one person.
Smoke. Fire in the hole.
Finally, however, a 10th man does join. And Perth with 2 op kills in a row will mean that Long will be lost. Terrace looking good on that front. But Heisenberg is coming through. Trying to give him some covering fire, but while Kira might have gotten killed out, there's a lot of terrorists pushing it for, as a matter of fact, towards A. And L Tommy will indeed gun me down. Not much else that could be done, but there's always a better play. There's always something you could have done better, and Chicken is demonstrating that. Finds 2 kills with his P90, still alive for now. Even finds Vana with his USPS, reloading even. That will mean it's a 2v3, but both CTs are heavily wounded. AOA finding Perth, and Chicken doing the good old peekaboo, making it work. 4 kills now to his name. It will now be a 2v1. Chewbacca has the bomb, and he doesn't want to fall back. He's aggressive. He's like, you know what? I know there's a CT here, but that doesn't mean I'm afraid. I will die with my team. And he gets exactly what he wanted. Counter-terrorists, preventing the terrorist comeback 5-2.
We're wasting time. Let's go. Throwing smoke. Smoke. Flashbang. Flashbang.
Kira, finding one P90 kill, gets traded away though. Kinetic Elite follows through. But there are 2 terrorists now attacking the catwalk. We don't know if they're going to rotate just yet, but for now they are committed. Kinetic Elite even getting flashed out, and Vana will follow up with an SG kill on him. But Beam Xbox getting killed off now, but there is an AK in this area. And now it's going to be a 6v7. One more still on the catwalk with an AK. He's backed off yet again, but nope, he's back. Vana flick kills SG. Grid getting peekabooed by Heisenberg. Mr. IDC still killed, but there's still one guy on the catwalk. He's moved into the A side, and Vana will get at least 3 kills to his name this round. I really need to work on my deagle skills, as right now they are severely lacking. But that's all part of learning the game.
Deploying flashbang.
And with the last guy at A side, he still has to get the bomb at long A, but while he has a long-range rifle, Vana does not necessarily know positioning that well. Will stand outside of cover that's right next to her, and that will mean she does get ended. Good to hear, Perth. Glad that you are having a good time. SG picking off Kira, gets the first blood, but the terrorists are smoking out B. They even have a decoy down, but keep in mind that while it looks like they're assaulting B, but they're also faking it, they have actually committed a lot of people here. While I might have found Perth, there's still a lot of terrorists here. I might have found I didn't care, but there's still 4 more terrorists! Make that 3 as kills do come in. But it will be 4 alone who survive. They're all coming in from mid, from the tunnels. They have the bomb planted. And it'll come down to this 3v4 situation. El Tommy, his gun barrel is sticking through the boxes. But I don't think that's going to affect how much damage his gun does. Civi, meanwhile, finds special characters. Looking to maybe make that happen. Meanwhile, Waffle continuing to trade away the Daedalus and the Moon in Libra. But the clock continuing to tick down. Vana about to pick and get a free kill. Shadic Elite not paying attention on where he was actually attacking, and the bomb will go off. Danbo Box needs to realize that he needs to save. And am I practicing casting? You could say that. This is why I do play casuals. But nonetheless, Terrorists emerging victorious. And even clearing out the remaining CT defenders. No gun saves for them. This will mean that their economy will get just a little bit more shots, and they will not be able to buy the favorite gun that they want round after round after round.
Laying down smoke. Throwing flashbang. Flashbang.
Scythe gets first blood on Grid, immediately followed up by Heisenberg, but Waffle finally retaliates and takes down Chicken. That's a big kill, as Chicken is the number 2. And the number 2 for the CTs is way better than the number 3 of the Terrorist team, as the Terrorist team has their heroes. But in general, they've just been playing a little bit under par. Civi, however, picks off the caster. Leones finds Tommy. Civi, meanwhile, lines up a second kill before getting taken down, and that means it's down to Kira 0 to ensure that the catwalk remains secure for this Terrorist team. Finally, Kira jumps down, realizes that it might not be healthy for living, and sits and watches his teammate get blood spattered onto the back wall. That will, of course, be Vana, who's trying to win out, will beat out the person in CT spawn. Thinks about crossing, but realizes, hold up, this might be dicey. This might not be where I want to go. As Heisenberg takes down Kira 0. Kira might have watched Vanna take some damage, but Vanna, in turn, watched Kira get gunned down in front of her. And because of it, it will be down to a 3v3. There might be a B bomb site that is clear. The bomb needs to realize this. It looks like he has. He might not care, but he does still want bombs to get planted. Will be running in with the Bob. He's gonna be vulnerable right here as he peeks the doors. No one's looking, though. And that will mean we will get a bomb plant underway. $200 more in the pocket. That's a free flash bang easily. And apparently Straight can't snipe. Luckily Straight is not alive, but it is going to be the bottom 3 against the number 1, a mid-board and a bottom fragger. So things are definitely not looking good for the CT team. Keep in mind, though, that 2 of the Terrorists are very unhealthy, and one of them is a 2-tap. But speaking of 2-taps, Counter-Terrorist team just got 2-tapped, and it'll be down to Donbo Box. He's burning up way too much time, and he will also get killed off by Vanna playing the box. And that will mean the Terrorists are continuing their comeback 4-6.
Let's move out. Smoke.
Alright, we're going to try to play the off angles. We may die really early, though, because of it. But so far, we're alive. Meanwhile, the Terrorists is getting smoked out. 1 kill coming in on Civi. AOA following it up. And with SG50 continuing to line it up, the CTs across the board are playing well. They're holding on to mid, they're holding on to catwalk. Terrorists are going to need to make a break somewhere. Will they choose to attack the long approach? They haven't shown their faces there yet. They could get a rotation underway. But for now, they're just dying. They've only taken 1 CT so far, and that will be AOA, who's currently 6-3. Chicken finding LT Tommy. And once more, it's up to Waffle to make things happen. Vanna is not bad either, but she's only a foot soldier in this Terrorist army, where Waffle is indeed the playmaker, and plays will need to be made if the Terrorists hope to come back. Finally, Waffle getting killed means this is looking more and more like ACT victory. Op in the form of Chewbacca in the lower tunnels. Backing up, he will run in 2 CT defenders. And that will mean it's down to 1 lone man. It will be Mr. I Don't Care. Last time he didn't care his way into a bomb plant. Is he going to be able to sneakily stealth his way? Make it happen? No, will be the answer as Chicken takes him out on the long approach. Counter is looking to end the game in round 12, 7-4.
This is what you trade for. Throwing smoke. Laying down smoke. Throwing a grenade. Flashbang. Throwing flashbang. I have eyes on the enemy. Get ready, I see them. Smoke. Deploying flashbang.
2 early kills coming in on the CTs. Finally, AOA retaliates.
Need backup. Need
That will
backup.
be it. Meanwhile, Perth
Need support.
finding AOA and lots of calls coming in for backup.
Now. Need support.
While the spam comes in, Sai at least is able to pick off Kira. Finally, P90 comes through. Heisenberg picking off I Don't Care on the long approach, and whoa! Why is Sarah there? I don't know. But nonetheless, Vana will kill me off. Not quite sure why I had said Sarah. I was indeed thinking of Vana, as Vana is one of the few people on the terrorist team that is a big fan of using the SG. And now the bomb will get deployed to B site.
All clear. Bomb has been planted.
Bomb planted now. Counter-terrorists are going to be reacting. It will be special characters coming in from the tunnels. But he's not going to be the first person to get killed, or is he? 19 HP, he's going to peek the boxes. There is an op watching him, but it will be an SG rather. That kills him off. Vana electing to keep her gun. And that will make it a 3v3. Heisenberg going to be the next responder. They're all attacking one at a time. He sees that there's someone at the boxes. He lines it up. He misses. Now the position is given away. Vana's rotating in. The bomb time is ticking down. No time left to defuse. This will be a terrorist victory. They will bring the score 7-5 and stay alive just a little bit longer as we enter round 13. What is up, AOA?
Form up. Let's go.
You totally can, man.
Throwing smoke. Grenade out.
We do have a Steam group for this. You can even add me, assuming I have space. I do, at the moment, I believe. And with JRD getting picked off, that was not at all what he was hoping to get out of peeking into, or out of the tunnels into. Okay.
Throwing fire.
And Vana is going to be pushing the mid with her SG. Backs off now. No, just kidding. It is going to be Beam Xbox who gets killed off instead. But I am going to get a little bit dinged up for my troubles. Do I have fire support? I do have fire support. We'll let him handle this for now. The terrorists have still yet to commit on where they want to go. They are indeed down a little bit.
Spotted.
AK shots getting fired out now.
Deploying flashbang. Throwing a grenade.
And it will be a 6v8 now. Terrorists continuing to get gunned down. The terrorists are going to have to deal with op shots on the cross angles. Keep in mind, there is still one more terrorist. He has a bomb. He has a friend. My 39 will lose out to the 22 as I was tagged down earlier. I might have done some work, but that work may not be good enough as Kira finds Sai, and that will secure another B-side plant. I am getting a sense of deja vu here, as it will now be once more a 3v4. I Don't Care even managing to get into the action here with his fancy SG Cyrex. Not that fancy as it turns out. Textures could be a little bit sharpened. And Don Bobox will be moving in from the catwalk while his teammates attack the mid. Nope, he's going to join the main offensive. No, he has actually indeed decided to push tunnels. He's checking the corners, but time is ticking against him. He does see Mr. I Don't Care, but I Don't Care will not care. And will kill him off. And now it's going to be a 2v2, both terrorists in the tunnels. The bomb is planted in a way that he could safely defuse, but Chicken because he did not stick it, because he did not trust his teammate to buy time, he will get killed off, and the terrorists will secure yet another round win, 6-7.
We're wasting time. Let's go.
Alright. It's getting close to the point where we have to take off the kid gloves. Let's buy out guns right here, right now, and put on the stop.
Throwing flashbang.
Because we don't want to allow them to taste victory.
Laying down smoke.
We don't even want them to get that aspiration, that sense of almost achievement.
Incendiary out.
We're going to kill him off here and now, as one kill gets traded across both sides. P90, meanwhile, on the opposing side, Heisenberg going to go ahead and give the CTs a little bit of a lead, as it will now be an 8v9 in terms of survivors. Flick shots coming in. Waffle, however, getting gunned down, but there is follow-up on the terrorist side. There's one more terrorist still attacking the catwalk.
Flashbang.
And I totally waffled that flash. It will mean that I am going to fall back to a position I'm not the best at holding, if I have to be frank. Luckily, that is not indeed my real name. I don't have to be. The grid will pick off special characters. But the bomb is actually committed to long A. They could rotate to mid or catwalk, but long A is probably going to be their vehicle of choice. But no, wait, shots are coming in. He is indeed in the mid. And with my shot missing twice, he is going to stay alive a little bit longer, and a little bit longer will be all that he'll stay alive for, as Donbo connects onto Kira Zero. Vana, however, follows up, takes down AOA. And with me missing that long A attack, I nearly got killed off by a grenade. They're brought from 6 to 4 HP. And that's got to embolden the terrorists to peek out, but I do have friends. They do have connections, unlike mine, as that guy lagged across my screen. And I don't care. Traded 41-41. Finally, Shadic Elite will follow up. And that will make it a 2v2 terrorists, needing to make the plays if they want to win this match. LT Tommy finds Danbo. Only one guy left. This CT is oblivious. Chewbacca, however, misses his first shot. That gives the CT some time, but 5 seconds left. El Tommy will find the kill, and we will have a final round. Buy out, don't not buy, as no matter which way this round ends, it will indeed be the end. It will be over. And I will trade out my chainmail for a bone mask. Ow! But unfortunately, they did work the body rather than the face. And I will get taken down to 50 HP. But First Blood's going to go in favor of the CTs. But Waffle's going to follow up with a CZ kill. Or with a good old Tech 9 kill, rather. It is indeed the CZ slot. But the terrorists are indeed committed to the tunnels. And they have to be nervous. You know that they are watching all the positions. A little bit of pre-fire coming in. Terrorists running in. One man getting gunned down. Two people getting gunned down. More blind fire getting made by the terrorists. They have people on Xbox. They have people in the tunnels. And my bullets are not penetrating through the door, as my caliber is just a little bit too low. I need to realize that it is in fact happening. And the terrorists are heavily committed to holding on to lower tunnels and then springboarding into mid or B, but realizing that they need to alternate their plan, that they need to adapt, that they need to overcome. They're going to go ahead and go for a little bit of a split. Bomb is going to commit with a friend onto B from the tunnels attack. They're not going to push mid because they have not secured the crossfire. Chewbacca, hoping that people will peek out of the catwalk, has an op ready to take advantage of any greed or aggression. Decides instead to move to long A, hoping that the CTs have abandoned it given that the terrorists have committed. But they will find out that there is Danbo Box sitting here. He's ready, he's waiting. He finds one, but not two. He switches to his pistol, but his friend Chicken Killer will follow up and end him as well. This could be the end of what could have been a big terrorist comeback as Civvy gets gunned down. And with one man left, Mr. I Don't Care on the op, 11 HP remaining. He finds AOA, but he is probably going to find his death. 20 seconds on the clock. He doesn't have time to grab the bomb and plant. He will have to go for eliminations. But with the CTs walking at him too slowly, and with that shot not happening, it will be the CTs who come out victorious. He finds Danbo Box, but the FAMAS will kill him off. Counter-terrorists with the victory, 8 rounds to 7. Good game, everybody. MVPs on both sides will be Heisenberg with 25 kills, 4 assists, and 9 deaths. And on the opposing side, it was Waffle with 23 kills, 3 assists, and 11 deaths. Keep in mind, of